Yo, what's up guys? Today I'm going to be playing Hog Earthquake on ladder. To be honest, the only reason I'm trying out Hog Earthquake is because Ian uploaded a video about bait, so thought it'd be cool if I uploaded one about Hog. Just gonna go for Giant Skeleton here on the left. He doesn't have Tombstone in it, so he has the Skeleton King, and I could probably get a pretty easy defense. Archer Queen's gonna give a lot of value, so I'm just gonna wait until everything dies, and then I could just go for like an Archer Queen. I'm gonna cannon first because I want to snipe his support with the Archer Queen because the support is like the only problem in this deck. So depending on what support he does, I'm gonna go Skeletons and Hog so I can just apply some pressure and buy some time while I wait for him to support. Okay, that was kind of weird. I'm just gonna go for a Queen here. Then I'm gonna go for ability and Fire Spirit. I go for the ability now because he minored, and then Fire Spirit to kill the Lava Pups. And I hope I can keep my tower. I'm gonna cannon here to DPS down the miner, and okay, it's gonna block the Flying Machine quite nicely. And then I can go for Skeletons to distract the Flying Machine for a second, and then I could go for another Queen ability to hopefully save my tower and keep the... Okay, nice. The Queen's still alive, Flying Machine is dead. I'm gonna go for Hog here and get ready with Log or an Earthquake for the Tombstone. Okay, goes for it now. I'm gonna try to get a third Queen ability. That would be crazy. Okay. I don't get the Queen ability down, but it's alright. I'm just gonna go for a Giant Skeleton here on this. I'm gonna delay as long as I can, so then I could go for a Log on the ability, because he still needs to respond to the Giant Skeleton, and he doesn't have Tombstone or Skeleton King in hand. He only has a Miner, so... Well, he's one card off of Miner. He has to go for, like, yeah, Dragons first, and he's gonna Miner here, and the Giant Skeleton Bomb is gonna kill the Skeleton Dragons, so not gonna have to worry about those on the counter push, and I can just keep setting up offense, because he still needs to take my left and my right tower. I'm gonna go for Hog here and Giant Skeleton in the middle just to apply some pressure. I don't even care what happens on the right. I'm gonna Earthquake that as well. I'm just trying to get his right side down weak, so when he starts pressuring on both lanes, then I can be fine. I'm just gonna let the Flying Machine go, I think, because it gets better not respond to it. And then I could just set up with a Queen. I don't know where I'm gonna... Okay, I'm just gonna Queen in the back. I'm gonna go for Skeletons here just to pull everything in, and then Fire Spirit 2, and I'm gonna go for a Giant Skelly and Hog. Okay, that was a terrible Lava Hound. You just threw it away. That was such a bad Lava Hound. You can't defend this now. I'm just gonna Earthquake right here, and it's gonna instantly kill the Tombstone. And okay, he's doing the CRL emote, so I'm gonna Goblin Laugh and laugh at him, because if you guys didn't know, the reason people like me, Ian, and Aragon will typically BM when people do the CRL emote to us is because you're basically sarcastically calling him like the best player in the world, so you're basically just calling them bad at the game. So that's also why I do it to people sometimes as well. Like, I'm just calling him bad here. But I'm just gonna keep on giving this CL emo because that's what he's giving me as well. I'm in the next game here against Simo BN. This guy plays with Pekka Bridge Spam, so gonna be a pretty good matchup here for me. Gonna go for an Archer Queen here into the Bandit. I don't want to Hog because he could just go for a Pekka, and I don't really have like... Well, I had a pretty solid defense, but I don't really feel too confident in throwing away 4 Elixir and defending, especially in single Elixir. I think it'd be alright in double, but I'm going to go for a Queen ability here. He's probably going to Pekka to protect it, so... Okay, he doesn't. I think he's going to Pekka on the Archer Queen, so I'm going to go Hog here. Okay, nice. So he's going to try to trade towers here. He knows he can't really defend. I can go for a Cannon here for on the Ewiz and the Pekka. Gonna Fire Spirit Log, and then I'm just going to go for Skeletons to pull the Pekka over, but not be hit by the Ewiz, and then I'm going to go for a low Queen. I'd rather my Queen have full HP. Okay, I can go for a last second Cannon on the Hog as well. I mean, not the Hog, on the Battle Ram. So, really, really solid defense, taking 300 on the left and 1,000 on the right, but he can't defend this. Okay, he messed up the Magic Archer, but I'm going to Hog with this, and that's going to be game. I'm kind of forcing him to give up here because he can't defend this, and he's going to lose his whole tower. Yep, he gave up. GG. Okay, that was really, really solid. I feel like I kind of outclassed him by knowing that he would go either Pekka in front of the Marcher, but since he didn't do that, when he went Ewiz in the back and took the Queen damage, I knew that he would go for a Pekka in front of the Ewiz because he's sacking the Queen damage to get the Pekka Ewiz pushed down. I don't really know why he did that, but I knew he would do it because there's no reason for him to think about sacking that damage, so I knew that he would, after putting the Ewiz back there, that he would sack the damage and try to go in for a Pekka push. The matchup is pretty hard for him, so I think he just tried something weird to try to make it work and win. I'm in the next game against 0-2. I've never heard of this guy before in ladder, so That probably means that he has E-Giant, because every time I face somebody that I've never heard of their name, they always have E-Giant. Just gonna cycle an Earthquake here. Okay. Yup. Oh my, there it is. There it is. Never heard of him before, and he has an Electro Giant. Okay. How did I know that? That's funny. I'm gonna go for an Archer Queen here, because I can snipe the Mega Minion with the Archer Queen, and even if he NATOs it in, it's alright. I'm gonna go for the ability here. I'm gonna go for Fire Spirit and Log as well, try to mitigate some of the damage, and if he doesn't do anything to the Queen, we'll finish off the E-Drag. Okay. So he does that. I'm gonna go Hog Skellies on the left, because I know he has NATO, so I want to pressure the NATO. And then I'm going to activate my King versus this E-Drag. It's going to help out a lot on defense. Okay, I didn't know that he had a Mini Pekka, but doing those skeletons forced him to not NATO and Mini Pekka take a hit, and also taking the hit, he couldn't activate the King Tower, so I'd say that was a pretty nice sequence. The only unfortunate thing is that I did have to Earthquake on defense, so that's the only downside of that, but I activated my King, I got a Hog hit, and he didn't activate his King, so I'd say it's worth it to all that to be only down 3 Elixir. Could just cycle a Giant Skeleton into this E-Giant and I'll be alright. I could go for a High Cannon as well, but I'm not going to go for a Cannon until he uses a card, so I know that he can't mirror the E-Giant. Alright, so he learned from his mistake last time, and he put the Mega Minion on the side where I couldn't snipe the Mega Minion with the Archer Queen. Okay, he went for Earthquake, so I'm going to go for Queen to snipe the Mega Minion now, and I know he can't NATO it in. It won't really do anything anyway. I'm going to let the E-Giant get a bit of chip, but now he has to defend this Archer Queen, and I could go Hog on the left to pressure as well. Archer Queen ability is going to put in work and kill that Dark Prince, force another response, then go Hog Skeleton, so he can't activate the King. He has to go for a low Mini Pekka. The reason he has to do a low Mini Pekka and take a hit is because if he does a regular placed Mini Pekka, then the Mini Pekka will hit one time and then retarget. I'm going to let that Dark Prince get some hits because I need to pressure. I'm going to go Giant Skelly Hog, opposite of the E-Giant. Not really traditional, but I know I can get away with it because I have really, really solid defense, and I'm going to get some damage too. I'm going to get the Hog hit, and I think that's the Giant... No, that's not the Giant Skeleton Bomb, but go for early Cannon, force out the EQ, and cycle back to a second Cannon. Archer Queen ability, I don't even need to go for another Cannon because he used his Tornado. I baited out the NATO, and my Archer Queen ability defended the whole E-Giant, because the only reason Archer Queen's not too good against E-Giant is because I always Tornado it in, but I think I'm gonna go for a Hog here just to pressure. He doesn't have Earthquake in cycle, so I don't need to worry about this. I'm gonna log the Mini Pekka to make sure I do get a hit on the tower. I'm gonna get 2 hits here. Perfect. I can go for Skeletons here on the Mini Pekka, and gonna go for Fire Spear back here. Gonna Earthquake cycle the tower because I didn't really have any other good play. Just gonna Archer Queen into the E-Drag and the Mega Minion. The Mega Minion's gonna go in front, so no worries there, and I'm just going to log the Dark Prince. Oh, the E-Giant got knocked back, so my Archer Queen's going to target the E-Drag first. Perfect, okay. I'm going to go for Giant Skeleton here to kill the E-Giant. I tried to block for my Queen, but it didn't quite work out. I'm going to go Hog and Log here, because it's going to knock back the Mini Pekka. See, he puts the Mini Pekka right there, and I get a hit because the Log knocks it back. But if I had Skeletons, the Mini Pekka would have hit once, and then the Skeletons would have distracted the Mini Pekka. Would have got a lot of damage that way, too. I'm going to go for an Archer Queen in the back here, and... Okay, go through E-Giant. Wait, I can log that E-Giant back, and the Archer Queen will target the E-Drag first. So I'm going to log this E-Giant back, and then pop my ability so we can't NATO it and make it target the E-Giant. I'm going to Hog here to pressure it while defending, like Ian. I'm not going to lie, I've seen Ian do that before. Okay, now I just need to log and EQ cycle him out. One more log, one more EQ, it's going to be GG. Going to go for a high Hog here to pressure while defending, and then just Earthquake to finish off the game. I kind of feel like Ian after that game, I'm not going to lie. I watch a lot of his videos just because he's like a good friend of mine, and I enjoy watching Hog gameplay, and I feel like I played that very, very well and kind of similar to how he would have. But GG, it was a nice game. I'm in the next game against Codigo here. He's going to be playing, I think Pig's EQ or Drill Bridge Spam. Those are like his 2 main decks I've been seeing him playing. I also saw him playing a bit of Nate's deck, so it could be Nate's deck. I'm not going to lie, I finger slip my Hog. He's going to Cannon and Log here for the Pigs. I think this is going to be a pretty easy matchup because I know Hog Earthquake does really good against Cannon decks, but I don't know how he's going to defend Hog EQ behind a Giant Skeleton. I just don't see that, but Codigo is a very good Pigs player, so I wouldn't be surprised if he managed to beat me. I'm going to go Fire Spirit here on the left and see what he does. Okay, he goes for a Queen, so I'm gonna go for a queen of my own here. Gonna go for skeletons on the pigs, then go for a cannon. Gonna pop my ability and gonna log the queen to the left. I log it to the left because I need it to defend the archer queen. Gonna go skellies on top. The reason I put my fire spirit down low is because I did think he would predict with log, because my only cards in hand that I were able to afford were fire spirit and skellies, of course. So I assumed they would try to predict. So you put the fire spirit low, wait for the log, and if he doesn't log, I would have put my skellies like over on the top left, or like left side middle. Not left side middle, like left side, like a bit above my tower in the middle, kind of. I don't really know how to explain it, but I would have put them like kind of where my hog is, but like down like 1 or 2 tiles. Gonna go for a hog EQ here, then just go for a cannon on defense. He can EQ, but he has to have to do it late, and I'm gonna go for late skellies. I'm gonna get more damage than he does, like quite a bit more, but still looking good for me. Up 400 damage, but double and triple elixir is where like it really gets difficult for him, I think, because I just don't see how he defends a hog giant skeleton EQ push. I'm gonna go for a hog here. He's not back to cannon yet, so I'm not gonna EQ. I'm just gonna let it go. It's hog. He's gonna cycle back to cannon, but it's alright. Just gonna go for giant skelly in the back towards the queen so I can start up the big push I was talking about. Get ready with cannon and stuff like that for defense. Gonna go for archer queen in the middle. Okay, that was perfect timing. Gonna go for cannon as well. Those are good pigs. He's doing this because he wants his archer queen to kill my giant skeleton, or get as much damage as possible before it walks up. And since I know this, I'm going to go for another giant skeleton at the bridge to try to have a full HP one. Then I'm going to go for an EQ on the cannon. I can't really afford earthquake though. My queen's still alive. I'm going to go for a hog as well. Okay, that was a bad hog. He's just going to queen ability and defend. Okay, yeah, that was a bad hog, but I can defend his pigs pretty easily here. I'm going to get ready. Fire spirit, EQ, cannon, and log. Okay, nice. Could go for a skeleton's high. Okay, that was a nice fire spirit by him. I'm gonna hog here. Then I'm gonna go for a earthquake for the cannon, and I should get like a little bit of chip here, like maybe one hit. Okay, very very good. Gonna get ready on defense again. You're gonna go for fire spirit and cannon, and then I could go for skeletons. Skeletons. Once the earthquake is done. Nice. I'm gonna go for a giant skeleton in the back here. I'm not worried if he queens. I could just use a queen of my own and then pop my ability when he does. He's probably just gonna queen in the back. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna log the fire spirit here, and then I'm gonna go for fire spirit, high queen, just a cycle, get my 3-card cycle, then go for a hog EQ. Gonna go for hog EQ, then I'm gonna go cannon on the side here. Then I'm gonna go for a log on offense. My queen's helping out on defense a lot. Maybe I can get one hog hit here. Let's go. Okay, gonna pop my ability because he popped his. He's gonna protect his. I can't protect mine. Gonna go for skellies and fire spirit here. Get ready. Gonna go for EQ on the pigs. I kind of have to. Then I have to go for a log as well. Really nice pigs from him. I didn't have a good cycle, but still up about 700 damage. And I'm gonna go for an archer queen here on the fire spirit. Then I could go for a giant skeleton at the bridge. I don't want to let my queen go. And then I could go for giant skelly at the bridge. And I'm gonna go hog EQ. I know he's gonna try to pigs pressure me. Yep, okay, gonna go for cannon here, then I could go for fire spirit, and I don't even have to log. Okay, yeah, that's gonna be GG's. I'm just gonna go for another hog and EQ, and log as well. It's gonna be game. He doesn't have cannon. I went all in there because I knew that even if he went in at the same time as me, he would be so struggling to defend that he wouldn't be able to EQ my cannon. Alright, I'm in the next game against Killer CR. I know this guy's a 2.6 player because I faced him a bunch of times before in ladder. He's pretty good at 2.6, to be honest. I'm gonna go for an archer queen here for the ice golem. I'm not really too scared because I know he's not Oyasu and I have a really good matchup. So to be honest, I only think I'd lose to Oyasu with 2.6 or maybe like Yersin, but this guy's not Oyasu or Yersin. Just gonna go for a cannon here on the hog. That's kind of how I am with bait as well. I'm only worried when they it's Oyasu, Yersin, or maybe Ian. I'm gonna go for a hog quake here. Yep, hit the cannon, nice. Gonna get a little bit of chip here, I think. Wait, that was a huge overcommitment. You just spent like 9 elixir. Fire spirit on the right, and if he went ice golem there, I was gonna go giant skeleton at the bridge, but I'm gonna archer queen the bridge, try to punish him maybe. Okay, good ice spirit by him. I'm gonna pop my ability now. I'm gonna go for skeletons and then go for a hog. I don't think he can defend this. There's no way he has it. What? That was really well played. Wow. I don't know how he had enough to defend all that. He was down so much elixir. That was well played. Wow. I have to give it to him. That was, like, flawless. Damn, I didn't think he could defend that. He was down so much elixir. He was at 1 or 2 elixir when I put my queen down. He was playing on 0 elixir the whole time. Damn, that was really, really well played. Wow. Gonna go for a cannon here for the hog. I can't believe he defended that. That's crazy. I'm gonna go for a fire spirit here. Alright. Gonna go for skeletons on the ice golem. Gonna go for hog over here on the right and earthquake as well for the cannon. Okay, that was well played. Okay, I tried to prediction log the cannon since he delayed it a little bit, which was really well played. I tried to catch my log, maybe get some damage. Go for skeletons on the thing again. Okay, gonna go for a high cannon and go for an archer queen to finish off the hog. Was kind of worried about fireball and stuff like that. Just gonna go for a log here on the hog, make sure it gets no hits. Cycle my fire spirit skellies to get back to a cannon. Go for an early cannon here. Okay, he actually didn't go for it. I know he's gonna hog on the right now, so I'm gonna log the hog towards my cannon if he goes for it. I'm gonna go hog and EQ. Oh wait, I can't push it. I have no elixir. It's fine though. I'm gonna get some good damage as well. I'm gonna go for Skelly's log here. Only take 1 hit. Okay, nice. That was a good sequence from him as well. To be fair, he got a hog hit and I didn't. He spent all of his elixir. I'm not gonna lie, this guy's playing very well right now. I'm gonna go for Giant Skelly in the back. Giant Skelly, hog, EQ pusher should be very hard to defend, just like versus Cody Go. So I'm gonna go for a cannon here on the ice golem just to set up. It's fine that he didn't go for the hog because I could push it or I could just like block it because the giant skeleton's kind of fat. I'm gonna go for Archer Queen here. Yeah, it didn't go, but it's gonna die to everything really quickly. Okay, that ability was way too early. I'm gonna go for another giant skeleton at the bridge here. Then I could go for a hog earthquake push, hog and EQ the 2 musks and the cannon. Okay, it doesn't go for the cannon. Okay, he went for it late because he didn't have enough elixir or he was trying to avoid the EQ. I'm not really sure. Kind of a late queen ability there. I just got back to it though. Gonna go for a log, Skelly's here for the musk. Then I'm gonna go for a hog. He's not back to cannon just yet. I'm gonna be ready with my cannon for his hog. Gonna go for a EQ. I know he's gonna cannon last second, so it's gonna get 1 shot. Okay, nice. That's gonna be 2 more hits, so looking very good for me. Okay, I'm gonna get ready with a cannon of my own here because I think he's gonna go in on the left with the musk. Okay, yeah, gonna go for a high cannon here. Go for high cannon when I don't want to get fireball predicted. Gonna go for skeletons here as well, make sure it dies, and then I could go for a fire spirit, and then I'm gonna go for a hog to tank for the musk. Then I could go for okay, I'm gonna go for a cannon up top here, and then I'm gonna go for a log as well. Skellies too, just to be sure. Then I could go for an archer queen to snipe this musketeer. Fire spirit. Okay, went for like that was good fireball. I'm gonna go hog and EQ here just to make him do some defending. Okay, wait, he messed up. I'm gonna go for a log here, predict his skellies. It's gonna be GG, but if he fireballs, okay, he's not gonna let it go. I'm just gonna go for hog earthquake again. He's back to another cannon. Okay, I'm gonna cannon here for the hog. He's gonna outcycle my cannon here. It's fine though. I know it's not gonna take my tower, but just gonna go for a queen and then pop the ability too, just to make sure I don't choke. I know it's not gonna beat me though, but I don't know why he didn't just give it up there. It's kind of obvious that he was gonna lose, but GG's to this guy. He played very, very well, and I think that if it was the other way around, he would have kind of destroyed me as well. He played very, very well, but I'll take it. Thank you guys for watching, and like and subscribe if you enjoyed.